So just to recap your 5, just in sort of 1 or 2 words, what were they again, Pete?
So sleep,
yeah,
walking, learning, or just keeping the brain going, keeping the brain active, time spent with loved ones, and fun. I'm not saying time spent with loved ones isn't fun, but it's a different thing.
Yeah, no, that's great. So that's five really good kind of lifestyle practices, kind of habits, things to focus on, which is fantastic. Paul, what about yourself?
Well, your previous life sounds much like mine without the drinking.
Yeah.
Those split shifts do kill me. But yeah, but no, I think I don't want to kind of. There's going to be some overlap to a degree. So I mean, we just get out of the way. Certainly, without doubt, if I'm frustrated, if I'm busy, or if I've got social engagement, or whatever it is, I do have to put some block of time for me to train, just to release my mind, because otherwise I'm either working and still very enjoyable to train. There are times when I don't do it, but I know I need to do it. So that is always a non-negotiable. I think I have to say that. But also on the flip, on a kind of partner to that is the kids being active as well. That's certainly a non-negotiable in our week, because it's quite easy, because we don't have any family in the area to rely on the digital nanny, the TV or anything like that. So we try and, at the weekends, I'll take them out to Wimbledon Common. We'll go for a good hour, 2 hours, getting them out there walking. Even the 2-year-old now is pretty good at walking, and they'll do a lot of physical activity, lots of just different things. And it's non-negotiable, I think, for them to see me active and my wife active, and they'll see my wife doing her yoga and some of the strength exercises in the mornings. And I've got my 100 press-ups I do a day, which whenever they're walking around me, I'm suddenly on the floor doing 10 press-ups or whatever. So no, but they're always seeing us doing something, that's to do with well-being. We try and talk in that way as well. Talk about like how they practice things. So I think a lot of non-negotiable stuff is to get myself into a mindset where I'm talking about practicing things and learning things. Very much like what Peter said about how you have to have that open mind. You have to be a student a lot of the time in order to stay fresh. And certainly there's a lot of areas in my life where I still have quite a thirst for learning. And it doesn't matter how long my hours are or how tired I am or whatever. Actually, I find quite a lot of respite in doing that. Also, so I'll have a bath in the evening, and I'll be doing a lot of kind of like just general kind of, you got a great thing about a phone or a book or whatever. Just read a book, I'm looking at all kinds of videos from like business ones through to workout ones. Also Steven Seagal videos about people watching Steven Seagal films and realizing how bad every single Steven. It's great. It's just like this weird subculture of people who watch Steven Seagal films.
You spoke about this last week. It sounds like you've got a real thing against Steven Seagal.
I think he's just an absolute egotist, but it's brilliant to watch him. It's just he sounds like he always writes himself out as a Navy SEAL or like some kind of messiah. So, but yeah, just kind of trying to expand my mind outside the Steven Seagal videos.
I was going to say that sounds like you're trying to narrow it a bit.
I'm trying to narrow it. Yeah. Well, the thing is, isn't it really easy? I mean, we can sound a bit high and mighty, saying, "Well, we've got all this learning and stuff," but and I was listening to the Knees Over Toes guy, and he's a great, he's got such great ideas, but he's one of the reasons I think he's very productive is he's cut out all entertainment from his life.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
But yeah, so Knees Over Toes guy, spent 2 years trying to remove all entertainment and distractions from his life, and that's great. And a lot, and some people might be able to sustain that, and it's he's obviously has the capacity to do it. He enjoys those kind of things, but I'm sure all of you find things which are mind-numbing that you quite enjoy, or whether it's watching something on a YouTube video or just being something silly that just clears your mind. Otherwise, it's quite easy just to think that we spend all our time in self-betterment. but sometimes it is watching videos on YouTube that are kind of weird and pointless.